All right, welcome class. Please grab your daily journals and begin responding to the prompt. I will have this photo projected up on the screen. Here's the prompts that will be there and some sentence frames for them to use just below the prompts. This will be what they see on the screen. Okay, class, go ahead and start responding to the prompts. Okay, what do you notice in this photo? When do you think it was taken? You can use the sentence frames here to help you respond. Okay, I'll give them about 5 minutes to do that, and while they're doing that, I will go to my ELL students and make sure that they understand what it is we need that they're doing. And they should be familiar with this because this is something that we do often. It's an established routine that we do. While I'm doing that, while they're writing, I'm going to pass out playing cards, which are going to signify which expert group they will be in the main activity. Okay, so I'll just discreetly pass those out, as well as the graphic organizers they're going to be using to complete today's activity. All right, 5 minutes is up. Please share what you have written with an elbow partner. You have 1 minute. Go. Give them 1 minute. Let them share with a partner what they wrote. I'll go around and listen to the different groups, make sure that they were on task, and do a performance-based assessment. All right. 1 minute is up. Thank you very much. Please put away your daily journals. Give them 15-20 seconds to put away their journals. Okay. Can I have a volunteer read the learning objective for today, please? I'll have the learning objective up here on the screen. Yes, go ahead. Let the student read it. Thank you very much. Now I'll repeat it. I can discuss and write about the role of the Nile River in ancient Egyptian society. Okay. Our activity today is going to be a jigsaw activity, just like we did last week. Okay? When I split you into expert groups, you are all going to go to your Google Classroom and follow the link to the article. Each expert group is going to have their own section. Okay? So you are going to read your section, discuss it with your group, come up with a summary of your section, and then you're going to go back to your base groups, which are your groups you're sitting in right now, and you're going to explain your section to the rest of your group. And they will explain their sections to you. And you are going to take notes in this graphic organizer so that you have a summary of the whole article in here. Okay? So before I split you up into your expert groups, I just want to go through the graphic organizer real quick so you can see. I would have this projected on the screen so it would be big. They'd be able to see. Or I would place it on the document camera so they could see it on the screen in large font. So first, you're going to write the name of your section up here. Okay? Then, you're going to read it to yourself first. So alone. You're going to write down notes. What do you notice? What are the key ideas? Okay? What is important? Then, you're going to share with your group mates. And you need to write down at least one thing that each group mate says. Okay? So you need to write down what your group mates say. Then, together, you're going to create a summary. Okay? You can use the sentence frames that are written here. Make sure to use these to help you. Each person in your group is going to have the same exact summary, word for word. Okay? It's going to be the same because you are going to then teach your base groups. Okay? So, create the summary together, practice teaching it with one of your group mates, and then we're going to go back to our base groups and you're going to teach your section to your base groups. In this section, when you're in your base groups, you're going to write down what your group mate from each section has to say. And when we're done with that, you're going to write a paragraph on your own where you take the information from this part of the graphic organizer and turn it into a paragraph. Okay? I know that's a lot, so we're going to start. And if you have any questions, please ask me and I will make sure to clarify anything that you don't understand. Okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and split you into your expert groups. If you have a card that is a diamond, I'm going to hold up a diamond card so they can see. If you have a diamond, please get up, get your Chromebook from the cart, and go to that corner of the room. Okay? If you have a heart, you're going to get up and wait till I say the magic word, then everybody's going to go at once, okay? If you have a heart, you are going to go to that corner of the room. If you have a spade, you are going to go to that corner of the room. And if you have a club, you will go to that corner of the room. Okay? Spades, raise your hand. They'll raise their hands. What corner are you going to go to? They'll point to the right corner. Excellent. And so on and so forth. I'll do that for each suit, so they know which expert group that they're going to be in. Okay, the magic word today is going to be microphone. When I say microphone, I want you to get up, grab your Chromebook, and go to your expert group. Microphone. They'll get up, go get their Chromebooks from the cart, and go sit down in their corners. Okay? At this point, I'm going to go from group to group, and I'm going to check in with each group, and I'm going to make sure that they understand what to do. And I'm going to make sure that they understand how to get to the article, and I'm going to let them know that they are allowed to use either the 700L Lexile level or the 560L. It's up to them. They can choose, each individual student can choose which Lexile level they want to use. As they complete the graphic organizer, I'm going to go around and help them with what I can. I'm going to have key terms up on the screen, on the projector screen, so they can see them, they can use them. I'm also going to have a word wall where I'm going to have basic words to help my English language learners, as well as vocabulary words from this article. And they will also be using their sentence frames to help them complete the graphic organizer. And the English language learners are going to use they're going to rely on their native speaking peers to help them if they have any questions as well. In addition, myself and the English language development teacher who's going to be in the room as well, they can ask us, and we're going to go around and be very hands-on and provide support to all the students, especially the English language learners. Additionally, I'm going to remind the English language learners individually, not to the class, but individually, that they may use wordreference.com, which is a resource that they often use, or other language dictionary, depending on what they want to use for their particular language. I'm going to do that because I don't want to embarrass them by just announcing that to the class. I will also announce to the class that, to the whole class, that anybody is allowed to use a dictionary. So they can go to dictionary.com and use that. So it really won't be too different. Just the ELLs may use a language dictionary, and the native speakers will be using a regular English language dictionary. So, all right, class, at this point, you should be finishing up your expert group summary. Okay? Does each group have a summary? Spades, do you have a summary? Okay, I'll give you another minute. Clubs, do you have a summary? Excellent. Diamonds, do you have another summary? Excellent. Hearts, do you have a summary? Excellent. And diamonds, you ready? Great. Okay, when I say the magic word, I would like you to go to your base groups. Microphone. They'll go to their base groups. And once again, I'm going to explain to each group what they're supposed to do again. Like I said, they're already familiar with this, so they have seen this model before. So they should be able to jump right in, but I'm going to go in and explain just to make sure that if there's any confusion, to clear that up. The ELD teacher and the classroom teacher are going to focus on the English language learners going from group to group and providing whatever support they need. So if any students are speaking too fast, the teacher can ask them to maybe slow down. If is there any confusion about vocabulary or any other kind of language confusion, the teacher will use their discretion to clear up any confusions as best they can. When they have when each group member has shared and everybody has the graphic organizer filled out, actually, let me take a step back. If the English language learner is struggling to keep up, they are allowed to ask for help from a friend who can give them the information. Okay, so that way they're not just left totally behind. They're allowed to work together, in fact, encouraged to. So once everybody has information in this section of their graphic organizer, I'm going to check in, make sure everybody's done, and I'm going to ask them to begin their independent summary. When they are doing their independent summary, I'm going to go around from student to student, focusing on the English language learners, and I'm going to make sure that they understand. I'm going to remind them to use the sentence frames and try to clear up any confusions that I can. They are allowed to use dictionaries, online dictionaries and language dictionaries at any point. They can also ask me and refer to the word wall and refer to their graphic organizer and their friends for help as well. Okay, class, excellent. Thank you for staying on task today. Please pass up your graphic organizers, and I will collect them. Please put away your writing journals in the writing journal bucket on your way out. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you.